Ikwerre culture and the Bini culture are not the same. There is no way you can compare Bini and the Ikwerre. Igbo culture and the Ikwerre culture are the same. From instance, name, Ikwerre's answer, Ovunda, that is Obinna. I never for one day hear Ikwerre man answer Osai or Igbenedon, or Obaseke, all those names. Okay, I never see Ikwerre man eat dokono, the Bini food. They eat akpo, they eat cocoyam, they eat watayam. All their cultures, both Oboro, they are the same. Every culture of Igbo and the Ikwerre are the same.
It's a blessing head. Head where God bless. Yes. Blessing of head where God bless. Nambi Soma. So anybody say that Ikwerre from Igbo, they don't tell us where they Ikwerre from. Because they have a AK area for Unko. For our side, we have a AK area for Unko. So what are you talking about? They are tying two lapper. We are tying two lapper. You are eating gari, you are eating fufu. So what is the difference in there?
There's no cultural similarity between Igbos and Edo that they claim they came from.
No.
Probably because of the closeness or proximity of states.
Okay, even though when it became mentioned that they're from Edo, what the Edo people pride? Edo people say that they're not like Ikwerre. Are you getting me? So they are confusing yourself. Yeah. But if you read the history of the Igbo, you know that the Igbo is Ikwerre is Igbo. Because how share them?
Where are the Igbos from?
Where Igbo from? Igbo, we're from Israel. We're from Israel now.
Like now, you say Igbo is from Israel. Why is Igbo not speaking Israeli language?
Wait till I tell you.
Why not speaking Gas?
Wait till I tell you now. How many? For Igbo now, how many languages you gonna get? If you hear Ebonyi State,
no.
If you hear Ebonyi State.
So it has been the brain behind it. Because if you have to ask an Ikwerre man, how come about you are from Bini? None of them will give you any sustainable answer. Even the Benis themselves deny totally that Ikwerres are not from them. So it is very common. When you talk of language, you make me laugh. We have a whole lot of things in common with Ikwerre. Our language is quite the same. The way we eat, the food, how we prepare our food, the way we marry our daughters, our tradition, everything is just the same. So, and you cannot see an Ikwerre man and you think, you cannot see an Ikwerre man and you say he resembles a Bini man. They don't have marks, most of these Bini people have. You understand? So it's it's just what happened. It was just there to, to bring enmity, to bring disunity between the Ikwerre.
Yes, Obike last week said it's typical Ewuna man. Ewuna from Bini.
Yes.
Asian Bini.
You will not blame them. Igbo. It's just like Igbos. Sometimes you hear an Igbo man telling you he's from they are descendant of Israel. Are you understanding me? You hear an Igbo man will tell you they are descendant of Israel. Well, it is not true. It is not true. An Igbo man has no affiliation with Israel. We are the ancient people, the oldest people in the world, the Igbo, the ancient people. So when you hear these things, they are metaphor. It's just like somebody telling you fiction. They are not real. In Wike himself, you will not blame him. Once he says he's an Igbo man, his political career will dwindle. It will not come to play. He will not go anywhere. He will not amount to something. You understand? Igbo territory is a conquered territory. That you hear that we are wearing Nigeria is just paper talk. It does not hold water. We know that we are not the same. We are conquered territory. If not so, why are there siege? Why are we under siege? Why are we under siege? You go to our roads, you see blockage of army, police, name them. Checkpoint everywhere.
We and the Bini culture are not the same. There is no way you can compare Bini and the Ikwerre. Igbo culture and the Ikwerre culture are the same. From instance, name, Ikwerre's answer, Ovunda, that is Obinna. I never for one day hear Ikwerre man answer Osai or Igbenedon Obaseke, all those names. Okay, I never see Ikwerre man eat dokono, the Benin food. They eat akpo, they eat cocoyam, they eat watayam. All their cultures, both Oboro, they are the same. Every culture of Igbo and the Ikwerre are the same. The language are the same. No matter they try to turn it upside down. But when you listen very well, you know that they are the same. Okay, coming to John Mbata. John Mbata is not the first Ikwerre man to govern Ohanese and Igbo. John Mbata is not the first person to rule Ohanese and Igbo. There has been Ikwerre people that govern Ohanese and Igbo. I don't know why they are disturbing themselves. When you go to abroad, those in the diaspora, they are the ones that are piloting Ikwerre Ohanese and Igbo. From River State, not even Ikwerre, even Kalabare, Popo, there. They are the ones that are superheading Ohanese. I don't know why Ikwerre people are disturbing themselves.
Do you feel the history, like according to war, they say Igbo people want to take over their land?
Take over what? Tell me what is in River State that is not in a Igbo land. Imo get oil. Abia State get oil. Other states in Anambra State get oil. The one we know for now. Ebonyi State even have mineral resources that are more than the oil. Tell me why are they disturbing themselves? Apart from Port Harcourt municipal city, Port Harcourt city, tell me another place in River State that is more developed than Igbo towns. Mention them: Onisha, Oka, Abakaliki, Enugu. Are you getting me? I don't know Owerri, Aba, Umahia. Tell me, why are they disturbing themselves? Okay, coming to that oil that is puffing their head. Tell me how many Ikwerre or how many River State man that has oil well? Coming to riches, tell me how many Ikwerre or River State man that is richer than Igbo man? Or you can compare with Igbo man. Tell me in the whole world, in history of wealth in Nigeria, tell me Ikwerre or River State man you will compare to Igbo man. Why are they disturbing themselves?
This man of the Access Bank, the late man.
The access man. How much do they have? Is he among the 10 richest man in Nigeria?
One of the richest.
He's more than Dangote. Yeah. More than Adenoga. More than Ojo Sokalo. No. More than, listen to me. Listen to me. More than a devil man in Ebonyi State. Those that has money, not even the political money. Those that made money when money are money. Like devil man was billionaire in age of 20 years.
But I spoke with a lot of Ikwerres. They said the language was given by God. The languages are given by God, not just because of the similarity in their language doesn't mean they are the same. Because you people share the same boundaries. The Ikwerre people share the same boundary with Igbos and they intermarry. Yeah. That's why probably the language there's a
similarity.
And they marry most Ikwerre men marry Igbo people from Imo, Abia, and all that. So there's tendency there will be similarity.
I don't dispute that. You can take it to any dimension, but all we know is that Ikwerre and the Igbo are the same. It's not because of their wealth. It's not because of their intellectual abilities. It's not because of their fantasy. It was ordained by God. No dispute.
Yes, so we came out to say he's proud, he will not a man, he's not an Igbo man. But he has no problem with Igbo.
Who is dreaming to be like Nyesom? Who is Mwike? If they ask you, who is Mwike? Is Mwike a mouthpiece of Ikwerre? Is Mwike a mouthpiece of Igbo?
The chief elders in Ikwerre people have come out to deny them, to say they are not Igbo.
See, forget about people. Yes, so forget about people that will talk in this mouth, the other side of the mouth. Tomorrow they talk the other side of the mouth. Some of them are looking for what federal government will give them. From beginning, before they divide, they just create out a River State from old Eastern region. They know that Igbo and Ikwerre are the same. Forget about their confusion on them. Are you getting me? Nyesom Wike is not a mouthpiece of Ikwerre. It's not a mouthpiece of Raja Delta. It's not a mouthpiece of River State people. he has his own personal opinion. It's not a general opinion.
Also, Azuta mbata went there for his political ambitions, not representing the interests of the Ikwerre people. Ikwerre people still continues. The identity crisis still continues. Ikwerre are not evil. That's a fact.
Okay, does it mean that the first people that govern the Ohanese and Igbo from Rivers State, they govern it because of political aspiration? I ask a question.
Probably to score political points.
Where are they today? Did they govern? Did they be president of Nigeria? Did they govern Rivers State? Those people that was governed the Ohanese and Igbo. Those are Pharisees. They are just making a way to get.
You know, say get slave trade as of origin. Now, this land here is a normal land as of then. We think culture these things. Now, when British come our place, come kidnap our Amaji, then they call them Arose. That is not be Arose. Do you know the meaning? Amaji Oha. That is not be Amaji Oha. Or Asami. Then when the British now come by under Wayo, then carry them. Carry this one, I give you this one, then carry now go their place. That our Amaji Oha begin to kill them. If they want to tell you, begin to kill them, begin to kill white men one after the other. Now they go ask, now this is now where they kill us, what's the problem now? Now they come no say yes. Now that Amajo, how they come here, because that head of Arose, where they carry go there, now they kill them. They now go secure, they will come here now, come carry our people. So that our people now go to solve that thing there.
Are you saying
yes, and they come for the question where ask me how this river said how the Igbo and the this thing become. Now, you know what happened? Then when the thing not be like that, now they not come here, begin to come by our people under slave trades. Then when they come Imo State, if they want to tell you, when they come Imo State, then carry people from Imo State, come drop for River State here. Now from here now, where they carry them now go overseas, all different countries. Or Asami. So the people now will remain after that thing now don't end. The people now where remain when the no fear carry go, where remain here, don't they here born? Can't get a grant here. Or Asami, now then be this way where they answer Ikwerre and all of us now Igbo. All of now for Igbo land where they carry all of them come here. The ones where they don't succeed carry go. The one where they don't succeed carry go. Now they come and carry here. Now they know the green say all of us now are one. They hear what I tell you now.
Ikwerre people said they are from Benin.
Now lie. Ikwerre na Igbo because I dey speak Igbo. Ikwerre dey speak Igbo. Ikwerre is my brother, my blood brother.
Okay.
If you watch here now, you go see rumo. All this no be rumo. Omo.
Where are the Igbos from?
Where Igbo from? Igbo, we're from Israel. We're from Israel now.
Like now, you say Igbo is from Israel. Why is Igbo not speaking Israeli language?
Wait, I tell you.
Why are you not speaking Gas?
Wait, I tell you now. How many? For Igbo, now how many languages we get? If you hear Ebonyi State,
no.
If you hear Ebonyi State,
Ebonyi Igbo they different.
If you hear Ohafia, all of them are they not be Igbo. Why they know they speak China? Why they know they speak China? So all of us are one. If you come for this Nigeria now, waiting make this Nigeria is Wazobia. And that Wazobia, when you come inside down at Yoruba side, many places this Nigeria. When you come to Zo, Fulani Day, Agwe Day, the men outside them there, they get their own language. But when you come inside the beer, you see this is a beer, plate Calabar flow for Igbo.
But majority of Ikwerres are denying.
Leave that and this is not political. This is not make sense. If because of when maybe see money say deny your brother. If you like,
because they speak.
Because of you speak this way. But all 20 way they speak, they hear them. Do a way speak, I hear them. How you go tell me say not my brother? Are they hear what they speak? Are they hear what they speak?
Why do you feel the Ikwerres are denying their Igbo?
Leave that one. This one now, where they happen now. Waiting British now, don't you scatter everybody to use politics now. Come here to suck our oil and go, so that we know our brothers. So the more they fight, so that they come here get chance that they suck our oil. So that's the pure.
This place, Igbo child, as you say.
Here now, all here now, na Igbo land. Ikwerre na Igbo. Calabar, even Calabar na Igbo. Calabar na Igbo, Ikwerre na Igbo, Akwa Ibom Igbo, all of them Igbo. But when you come inside that Igbo, everybody they can't get different languages. inside the Igbo.
Igbo is not just one.
Yes,
tribe.
yes. It's just like one papa now where born like a 50 children. Understand me? Then if this one come born, everything don't scatter. You don't know where papa come from again.
Yeah, now I get your
so that is the point.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's quickly go to.
So Ikwerre people presumably thought that the election as well should have been conducted in Rivers State because it was their turn to bring out the Ohanes and the Igbo as part of Igbo ethnicity.
Ikwerre people deny their identity with Igbo. They are not Igbo.
That is what I'm telling you. That is what I'm telling you. That is what happened. Why you hear from some quarters, they will say they are not Ikwerre. Some will say they are Ikwerre. You understand? This election actually did not give the Ikwerre man the total self-belonging that is part of the Igbo. Or is part of Igbo ethnic group. You understand? They felt that they were not really, yes, part of Igbo. That their concepts were not really sought after.
I spoke to several Ikwerre people of Rivers State, of Port Harcourt indigents. They said they were never Igbos. They have not been Igbos, and they were not. That they are from Edo. They have nothing to similar with Igbo,
yes,
except for the similarity in language. Because
not that. Not about language. It's not about language. This thing has come to play, and when you begin to hear that an Ikwerre man is denying his identity as an Igbo man, it's just very simple. I've always said this. After the Civil War, you understand, the Ikwerre people of Rivers State denied their identity as Igbos. Why? The war was not, it was not something that was anybody would wish his neighbor or his enemy. You understand? The war was brutal. A lot of Igbos died. A lot of them lose their property. Once you say you are an Igbo man, you are a dead man. So these people had to deny their identity, especially when Port Harcourt was conquered. You understand? And after that, there were abandoned property. I used to say this. The abandoned property, the Igbos had a lot of property in Port Harcourt, but they lost it to indigenous people of Port Harcourt. The Ikwerres, they lost most of this their building to them. And whenever you want to associate an Ikwerre man with an Igbo man, this thing will always come to play. Ikwerre man will always feel that the Igbo man is coming to take what he acquired or he took from him unjustly. So it has been the brain behind it. Because if you have to ask an Ikwerre man, how come about you are from Benin? None of them will give you any sustainable answer. Even the Benis themselves deny totally that Ikwerres are not from them. So it is very common. When you talk of language, it make me laugh. We have a whole lot of things in common with Ikwerre. Our language is quite the same. The way we eat, the food, how we prepare our food, the way we marry our daughters, our tradition, everything is just the same. So, and you cannot see an Ikwerre man and you think, you cannot see an Ikwerre man and you say he resembles a Benin man. They don't have marks most of these Benin people have. You understand? So it's it's just what happened. It was just there to, to bring enmity, to bring disunity between the Ikwerre.
Yes, Obike last week said it's typical Ewuna man, Ewuna from Benin. Yes. Asian Benin.
You will not blame them. Igbo. It's just like Igbos. Sometimes you hear an Igbo man telling you he's from, they are descendant of Israel. Are you understanding me? You hear an Igbo man will tell you they are descendant of Israel. Well, it is not true. It is not true. An Igbo man has no affiliation with Israel. We are the ancient people, the oldest people in the world, the Igbo, the ancient people. So when you hear these things, they are metaphor. It's just like somebody telling you fiction. They are not real. In Wike himself, you will not blame him. Once he says he's an Igbo man, his political career will dwindle. It will not come to play. He will not go anywhere. He will not amount to something. You understand? Igbo territory is a conquered territory. That you hear that we are one Nigeria is just paper talk. It does not hold water. We know that we are not the same. We are conquered territory. If not so, why are there siege? Why are we under siege? Why are we under siege? You go to our roads, you see blockage of army, police, name them. Checkpoint everywhere. We are under siege. The place you say we are one Nigeria, and only part of the southeast is under siege.
It's due to insecurity in the south.
Is it peculiar to only the southeast? Don't we have insecurity in the north? It's prevalent. Even the bomb explosion that happened 2 or 3 days ago in Brunei, it is there. In the west, it's also the same. The herdsmen are parading and killing people.
But those people are security officers on the road to checkpoint the activities of the unknown gunmen on the street. If they leave the road now,
are there unknown gunmen in the road? You see a lot of criminality happening in Anambra State. People are being dismembered in pieces. Their tentacles, their private parts taken for money ritual in Anambra State. All in the name of they are doing Yahoo and this and that. And there is no security there. Once you are somebody prominent in Anambra State, you can't come into Anambra State. People are being kidnapped. Their parts being taken. And they say, let me tell you something, in a state where insecurity persists, you know it's a state-sponsored terrorism. What we are seeing is not just mere insecurity. The government is part of it. Because you cannot tell me that these people perpetrating this crime, they are human beings like us. They have blood flowing in their veins. Why are they not unknown? Why would it take government all years to find these people and bring them to book? So we are being monitored.
Let's quickly go to 2025.